Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for this week's Easy Bible activity. And of course that means you'll need a Bible. So you can use any version of the Bible that you have at home. We like to use our Spark Bibles. And if you check out the description below, there will be page numbers and passages and lots of cool conversation starters for you guys to talk about this week's Bible story. This week Jesus is talking about the greatest commandment, or the most important law, which is to love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and to love your neighbor as yourself. And one way that we love our neighbors as ourselves is by helping our neighbors. And today we're going to play a game called Help Your Neighbor. And it's really easy. You can play it with things you have at home, and we'll show you how to play it now. So first thing you'll need is, I'll just put these over here. Great, thank you. First thing you'll need is a deck of cards. You can use regular playing cards if that's all you have, but just make sure you remove all of the aces and all of the kings and all of the queens. You don't need those. If you have phase 10 or skip bow, those cards will actually work better. You basically want the numbers 2 through 11. So in our case, the jack is going to be the 11. Then you will need 2 pair of dice. Ours don't even match. We took them from 2 other board games that we have. So 2 dice. And the goal, so then what you'll need to do is deal out the cards so that everybody has 10. If you have a few more players, you can use 2 decks of cards or whatever. You can play this with as many people as you want. And put your 10 cards up in front of you face up. And the goal of the game is to get all of your cards flipped face down. And the way that you do that is by rolling the dice. And when the number that you roll is the card in front of you that you flip over. Now, if you don't have that card in front of you, or if you've already flipped it over, you can help your neighbor, because then you go to the person to your right and they can flip their card over. And if they don't have it, you can help your next neighbor. And it's pretty easy. It goes like this. All right, Zoe, go ahead and roll.
Okay. Four.
Do you have any 4s?
No.
You do have a 4.
Oh.
So she's going to flip her 4 over. And because she got to flip over one of her own cards, she can roll again. Go ahead, roll again.
6.
6. Do you have any 6s?
Yeah.
You do. So Zelly can keep rolling until she can't flip over one of her own cards. Okay. What's that one?
This one is 4, 5, 6.
6. You just flipped your 6 over, right? So let's see if you can help your neighbor. Does Daddy have any 6s?
I do.
All right. And you can flip over all of the cards that you have. So Dave has 2 6s.
Flipped over.
Yep. And then, because Zelly couldn't flip over one of her own cards, it is Dave's turn to roll.
All right, I got a 5. I have 2 5s.
Now, the interesting thing is if you roll a 12, you actually have to choose one of your cards to flip back up.
Another 5.
So that's why there's no 12s. So,
Okay, I got a 5.
okay.
So,
So Dave doesn't have a 5, so he's going to see if he can help his neighbor.
I am not helped, Dave. I have no 5.
Okay,
Okay.
she doesn't have a 5, so now we see if he can help me. And I do. I have 2 5s, so
Right.
I'll flip those over, and now it's Omi's turn. Play continues to the right.
Thank you.
So again, this game is called Help Your Neighbor, helping your neighbor, and you can play it with pretty much anyone of any age.
I have 2 10s.
That's
I'm flipping
great.
over.
And it's a great way to practice math skills for really little ones too.
It sure
It's
is.
adding 2 numbers on dice is good practice.
So I help myself now and roll
Yep,
again.
you can roll again. So, and then the game is over
9.
when there's someone at the table where all their cards are face down, and that person wins. So I hope you'll have fun playing this game as a family. And again, check out the description below for lots
7.
of cool things to talk about while you're playing. And remember to go out there
I'm
and love your
cleaning up.
neighbors.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
5.